Welcome. This is Gabriel Hugo, Poet Laureate of McAllen, Texas, founder of the band, author, actor, songwriter. I got some songs coming up pretty soon, some two albums that I wrote in the span of 4 months. I thought it was some achievement, and then I read that some songwriters do like, I don't know, hundreds of songs in a year. So that burst my bubble a little bit. But regardless, I'm not here for that. Um, I want to talk about things that people forget, people like myself. Um, I'm a writer, and you wouldn't think so, but I forget to carry a pen sometimes. There we go. It's better light. How about that? I carry a, I forget to carry a pen. So um, it's ironic because I started a challenge called the McAllen Napkin Challenge. And how about that? No, that's better. Um, I started the McAllen Napkin Challenge, and it's about people going out in public and writing notes and leaving them behind for people to find. It's designed to create community ties, stronger ties in the community to create this sense of like, hey, you know what? You are seen. Even though you think you're invisible, you are not. You matter. You are worth something. And there are people who see you or support you or want to see you thrive. So that's what the McAllen Napkin Challenge is about. And so the point is, you go out there, you write down a note of encouragement, maybe a poem, a prayer, positive reinforcement, something, a compliment. It could be to your server, to your um, teacher, to your barista, bartender. Write something and then leave it behind and take a note. Sorry, take a picture of it and post it on Facebook. Primarily, we're on Facebook, but I guess you can also use hashtags on other social media sites. And so use the hashtags, hashtag McAllen Poet Laureate, hashtag McAllen Napkin Challenge, and hashtag Gabriel Hugo Poet Laureate. Um, so I can keep track of your submissions because I am going to use the submissions to evaluate them to see if we can put together an anthology of this challenge in the fall of this year. If you are interested in being published, regardless of whether you've ever published or not, regardless of whether you have ever written a poetic stanza in your life, maybe you've never done it. Maybe you've only done it for a high school project um, as homework or whatever. It doesn't matter. You don't have to be an established writer for you to participate in this challenge and or to be published. So write your note of encouragement, write your poem, write your stanza, a line, something. Take a picture of it, leave it behind where you are in public, and then post it on Facebook or other social media sites and use the hashtags, hashtag McAllen Napkin Challenge, hashtag Gabriel Hugo Poet Laureate, hashtag McAllen Poet Laureate. Use those three, please, on the description of the post. Other people have also used it on the napkins themselves. They write their message and then they put the hashtags on the napkin itself and then take a picture and upload it. That's great because whoever comes across this note and they read it, they'll see the hashtags and they'll, of course, be tempted to go or prompted to go and search this these hashtags and find out more about the project. Maybe they can also participate. So I would like your help in spreading this project by using the hashtags on the napkins if you can, but for sure on the description of the post on Facebook and other social media sites. But also by sharing, for instance, this clips maybe of this video, um, sharing the details. There's other, if you go and search on Facebook on the search bar, hashtag McAllen Napkin Challenge, you'll see all the posts that have come on, that have been posted by other people and myself. There's a video that I did, an intro video where I'm describing the project. It's a lot more concise, more easy to understand. Right now, I'm just riffing off the top of my head, so I kind of tend to ramble, and I know that. By the way, whoever is watching right now, I know I can see there's people tuning in. If you're posting messages, for some reason I can't see it on my screen. I don't know why. Uh, Maybe I haven't done the enough work to know how to uh, do this YouTube live thing, but I'm pressing on the screen right now to try to see if there's a message board coming up, come up on here. But nope. All I see. I mean, I got this little device that is a screen that I am using to see what's going on the screen, and yeah, you can see there's nothing on my screen other than um, it says it's live. I got 7 people viewing right now concurrently. One somebody made gave us a like. Thank you very much. If you're watching, please give us a like. Give me a like, share, subscribe on the channel. Band TV. I'm bringing interviews back. I'm going to be talking to musicians. I want to talk to musicians because, like I said, I am also a songwriter. I just finished um, what I would consider the last of a series of songs that would complete perhaps like 2 albums of music, um, 2 full-length albums. I got 20 songs, about 20, 21 maybe. And it's a surprising thing because I was a songwriter, no, never a songwriter actually. I was a musician back in the 90s when I was a teenager for several years, and then I gave it up. I gave it up. I walked away from it, and then this year, some magic happened. Some magic happened. In December, I told my kid, I'm going to write songs. That's it. I've been a lifelong or an adult long, adult lifelong um, writer, poet, but I've never been able to write songs for some reason. And so I said, you know what? I'm gonna write songs. That's it. And my son was kind of like, well, damn. I mean, it made sense that to him that I would already be able to write songs because I'm a writer. But no, I've always tried and I never could. So um, then I made the decision. That's my New Year's resolution. I had never done one, and guess what? February comes around to 2026, and bam, I start writing like crazy. And now it's mid June. I've completed 20 songs, 21 songs, and I got enough for 2 albums of music. So, but anyway, that's a story that I'm going to tell on another video that I want to elaborate because I'm telling you, there's magic happening for some reason, and I'm at the center of it for some reason, and I didn't uh, make it up or anything like that. I have witnesses that were there to some things that have happened that are unexplained and that are also, like I said, magical. So, with that said, I want to go back to the McAllen Napkin Challenge. The McAllen Napkin Challenge is about community. It's about building the ties that bind us as a community. And I'm not just talking about a community of artists, community of writers, community of poets. I very much am working towards against the idea of the poet, the writer, the artist being separate from the community, being on a higher, as like on a pedestal or nothing like that. To me, poetry, art, music, all that stuff is the thing, the kind of thing that is the most natural part of being a person, being a human being. So anybody and everybody can be an artist, a poet, a writer, a musician. I believe that. And how do I know that? Because just look at me. I am a writer, a poet, actor, musician, and there's nothing that separates me from everybody else. I am a person, a human being. And so that's the only thing that you need is to be a person, a living, breathing human being. So if you are a living, breathing human being, you can be an artist too, regardless of whether you've never done an artistic thing in your life. So the McAllen Napkin Challenge is an opportunity for people who have never participated in the arts to be part of the arts directly. And if you are an artist, if you are a poet, a writer, well, then even more so, join me in communicating the message to put it out there so that other people see this and hopefully they'll be motivated to join us. What I'm doing is, like I said, I forget to carry my own damn pen. I'm a writer, and the ironic thing is that as a writer, I go out there and I forget to have a pen with me all the time for some reason. So what I'm doing now then is I'm going around McAllen, pretty much delivering pens. I'm leaving pens behind with my notes, with the McAllen Napkin Challenge messages, because I want people to be able to pick up on it too. So I'm going to be leaving a pen in places, and if you happen to see a pen like this one says, the ones that I have right now say Case Mate ballpoint pen. If you see one of these pens out in the wild, then you know it's my doing. You know that I'm leaving it out there for the specific purpose. And so if you see it, uh, capture an image of it, use it for your napkin challenge, post it, and let me know that you got the pen. And you can keep it or you can pass it along. I would rather you keep it and use it again because, again, the napkin challenge is something that you can submit poetry or whatever you're writing, notes, messages, multiple times. There's no limit. So if you've ever wanted to increase your chances of being published, this is the chance. Submit as many napkin challenge posts as you can on social media and use the hashtags McAllen Napkin, hashtag McAllen Napkin Challenge, hashtag Gabriel Hugo, Poet Laureate, hashtag McAllen Poet Laureate. If you have any questions, contact me on by email, probably, preferably because, like I said, right now I cannot see your comments. If you are commenting, for some reason I can't see the comments. So send me an email, Gabriel Hugo 1023 at gmail.com. Okay. Or look me up on Facebook. Just type hashtag Gabriel Hugo Poet Laureate or hashtag McAllen Poet Laureate. And that's it. That's all. Again, join me, share this. Let's get this out there. I know that it has potential to have wide acceptability, and a lot of people like the idea and they're participating already. So, but I want it to grow. I would like to see it grow further. So, you can help me with that. And with that, I say thank you, and I'll see you next week. By the way, I'm gonna check before I end the video. I'm gonna check the messages, so you don't have to stay tuned for this because I'm gonna be moving this around. Okay. There we go. Okay, so does anybody know how to access the messages here? Because I know people leave messages, but I do not have access to any messages here. I don't see messages coming up. I I looked it up on a post somewhere, and it said that if you tap on the screen, you can see messages as they're being sent. But I'm tapping on the screen and nothing, nothing at all. I got a green screen. Hey, all right. Uh, so green screen. There we go. I got a picture of a bill, a Mexican a bill from the river times. That's pretty cool, huh? I wonder how much that's worth. That's got to be worth something. That's from the time of the revolution, and it looks in a pretty good condition. I don't know. I could be sitting on a treasure trove here. Uh, Here's a submission by one of the people who are participating in the challenge. You see that? The craft that went into that. The lady, the girl went out of her way to put together a stage. Stage the napkin challenge post real nice. So I really appreciate that. And this one, she put it on the backrest of a chair. This is the detail of it. That's pretty nice. And that's by Edward Vidaurre. That's his contribution to the community on my page. And you see playables. What the hell is a playable? Like games? Like we could play games together? Hell no. Community moderation, live chat. Changes you make will apply to live chat across the stream. For this video, on anyone who can send messages. Anyone, yes. Live chat summary on. Live chat on. Okay. Blocked words. I don't think I ever put any blocked words. Message delay, none. Live chat moderation, no moderation. See, I got no moderation. It's all on, and yet I don't see the messages coming up. They don't come up. You're watching, send me a message on this live, please. I'm trying to see if I have access to the live chat. So if you can just type whatever, doesn't have to be a real message, just a question mark or something. Like I said, send me a message right now comment on this live right now to see if I have access to the live chat. That's another one right there by um, a person who participated. Her name is Tara Ochoa. Pretty cool. Oh yeah, this right here. There's a story behind this. I'm gonna tell it real soon. All right. Well, with that said, I don't have access to the chat, so I'm gonna go. I'll see you soon. Take care and peace.